Hey you folks, Quillian here, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4 El Dorado Expansion. These are the Waffle Wars. We are playing as Ile de Belgique. Now, if you went and watched my tutorial slash intro on the custom nation creator, you might be a little bit surprised as to why our country is here, as opposed to down here. Well, two reasons. One, so I'd created a nation called Belgium down here. That was the Aztec religion and was all about like warfare and was going to do a lot of fighting in this general kind of area on the normal map mode, you know, not randomized. And two things, there was a technical issue with the recordings in that the audio was all kind of screwy, so I couldn't use it. That made me sad at first, but then I realized, you know what? I think it's for the best, and the reason is, the last Let's Play we did was heavily oriented on combat, and this would have been as well, right? Because I played as Sweden, I was like, oh, let's not do the colonial and trade thing this time, we'll just focus completely on combat. So that would have been a little bit samey. The other problem is, El Dorado focuses entirely on, like, you know, New World, colonial stuff, treasure fleets, and pirates, and all kinds of stuff like that, and I thought it might be more fun to actually go and do a hardcore colonial run. And one of the new features, of course, is randomized maps, so it was like, you know what, it's probably a shame to not use the random map. So I've gone ahead and made a new nation. This is Ile de Belgique. We are an island nation. Our capital is in Madeira over here, although we should definitely rename it. I mean, we can still use Madeira, that way I won't get confused about things, but obviously our capital will be Brussels right here. Capital city of Brussels. We are the Flemish culture. A few things are definitely very, very different. I decided to embrace the 18 theme of King Quil 18 over here. 18 is the French for 18. Looks like our accepted cultures are Flemish and Moroccan, which is kind of fun. Of course, this probably means our king will die, like, right away. You couch against that, I made sure that our 00 heir is 60 years old and will keel over and die even faster than we will. We are a feudal monarchy. We are Western Catholic this time around, and that does mean, of course, that these guys may westernize off of us, which could be a little bit of an issue. But honestly, in a normal game, of course, Portugal starts with presence over here, and frankly, Spain often down here as well. So that is life. Our ideas, okay, a bit different this time around. We do have the bonus production efficiency because, you know what, it's fine. In hindsight, actually, that was supposed to be tax. I don't know why that didn't get changed. A little bit weird. We got the cheaper technology cost, and if we complete all the Belgian ideas, we get +1 colonist. More of a late game thing, but honestly, there'll still be a lot of colonies to spam at that point. We do get the promise of land, +5%, or not +5%, but +5 global settler increase per year. Very good. Cheaper idea cost, bonus pirates, yar. Cheaper mercs, which I think are going to be useful because I don't think we're going to have a very big manpower cap, but hopefully we get some serious money. Slightly reduced national unrest. That's just, I think that was actually in there, and I just never bothered to change it. It's fine. Bonus to discipline, always fine. Evolving trade, there we go. So, you know, kind of generic-y ideas. But I like the position. And actually, originally, when I was putting this together, I was only going to grab these islands. I was hoping I'd be able to grab more islands, but there was no way, because there's a distance limit in your nation creator, I couldn't grab, like, just more islands all over the place. And I realized that if I didn't grab anything on the mainland, there actually wouldn't be a lot to do in the start. So I went ahead and grabbed a little bit of presence here. But what's going to be interesting is if we look at the trade situation, our capital is in the Safi trade node, which may or may not play a particularly powerful role down the way. We're actually going to want to move our trade capital, or trade, what is it called? Trading port, over probably into Tangiers or Ceuta to get a bigger bite of the Seville trade node. But I really wanted to start on the islands. And in fact, if I'd started in the Azores itself as my capital, then I would have started in the Seville trade node. Then there's like hardly anything you can grab from there. It's like, I don't know, I like this whole island-based thing. Let's take a look at our neighbors. I haven't actually done that yet. First of all, the religious map mode. You'll notice there is a Sunni nation over here of Sunni Bavaria in Iberia down over here. Everything else is Sunni. Obviously, there's the Catholic bits here that we own. So most likely, we're going to get a lot of opposition early on. I'm going to try to make friends with Muan Puang, although they apparently hate me. They want Tangiers, Garb, and Ceuta, which is a little bit of a problem, actually. What about Bahamia over here? Bahamas. They also have a hostile attitude toward. Really? All my Catholic friends hate me? There we go. Great Britain, which is apparently in Galicia over here. They like me enough to start off with an alliance. We're going to go ahead and kickstart that ASAPly. They hate Kandar, Muanfang, and Toulouse. Toulouse being here. I will probably end up with similar rivals. Certainly Muanfang obviously hate me, so... Oh, I can't actually rival them. I got Ansbach, Bavaria. This is the thing with the random map. I'm going to be like, Armagnac is down here? No, seriously. Oh, well, Bavaria. I think it's pretty safe to rival Bavaria. We're clearly going to hate each other since our opposite. So we'll go ahead and do that. I don't know. We'll figure out a little bit more as time goes on. Meanwhile, let's take a look at our fleet. We do have a trade fleet of 4 lights. We're going to go ahead and deploy them in, I suppose, the Safi trade node right away. I'm going to go ahead and unpause it right away. There we go. Military alliance, which is great. Hopefully, marriage in a second. I don't know if I want to get involved in any land combat. What's our force limit? 4 of 6. Now, obviously, we don't have to leave our troops in our capital, so we may as well move them into Tangiers. Coastline, mountains. Okay, we can... Oh, highlands as well. Interesting. We can park our troop in Meknes over here, and assuming we keep our army maintenance up so that we don't get sneak attacked, we are going to be able to attack there. Remove Garjat from the map. I don't know who that is. You? Ah, it's you. You have any allies? Don't. If I take that mission, I'm going to get a CB against them, won't I? Can I rival them? I can. So I'm not at my force limit. I got a little bit of money. I got some manpower. Where's my fleet? What are you transporting? 1, and... Okay. Why don't I get 1 additional mounted unit and 1 additional infantry over here? We might be able to swing at something here, depending on if they are able to get an ally right away or not. What's the landscape over here? Highlands. I'm assuming that's a mountain 2, like, or a -2, like fighting a mountain, which is particularly poor. Oh, they've gone ahead and allied Wichita over here. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to be a little dicey. I guess it comes down to whether Great Britain will assist or not. I suppose anyone else is interested in alliance with. Looks like no. Ooh, we got a big Banjar over here. Oh, no. I thought it was the same color, but Banjar and Cyprus are split. Great Britain. We'll send that over there. All of a sudden, my computer is deciding... Oh, Steam is deciding to run a big update. That's fantastic. That's exactly the sort of thing I want right now while I'm recording, because I haven't had enough technical issues already today. That, yeah, accessing my hard drive, that's going to be the route to victory. Okay. Go up to speed 2 at least here. This is still going to be quite difficult to figure out exactly what the right solution to. Alright, still too few rivals. Who else has rivaled me? Bonneman and Lewagen. Go ahead and, I don't know, pick one of them. That way we've got them. And I should also go and embargo. That. Lovely. Oh yeah, you guys are actually seeing my desktop capture. I'm normally capture the game directly, but because there was that weird audio issue, I'm recording at 30 frames per second, and I'm doing my desktop capture right now to try to limit hooking into the game directly, just in case there was some sort of weird frame rate thing. Maybe it's something with the patch. I have no idea. It's really weird, and I don't like these sort of technical issues. If it wasn't for the fact that the expansion is today, I probably would have thrown up my hands and say, you know what, I'll try it again tomorrow. Reboot the system, we'll do this and that. I don't know, but yeah, I want to get things going. Transports. Here. Drop the troops off in Ceuta. I might be able to bait them into attacking me, actually. That might be an option, especially if we spread things out a bit. We'll get 1 person waiting in Ceuta with no great general. Great Britain, we're going to keep working on improving relations. Not that we should need to worry about it. Landed there. We're still recruiting our troops. Fleet is here. Let's actually go ahead and group them together. The cogs have some guns, technically. Not great at that, but they might. Now they have 2 allies. Yemen and Yemen. Where is Yemen? Yemen is down here. Okay, so no, we're not going to be fighting these. Go and hide out in the mountain. That'll be good enough. Okay, you can go back to protecting the trade in my primary trade route. Speaking of which, how are my merchants? I've got Seville, Genoa as well, which is apparently flowing things back to Seville. So we are collecting some trade here, probably not much. Yeah, 6 cents or 60 cents. It's not terrible, actually. Yeah, you guys are all in here, which is fine. I'm going to make my crappy heir into a general. Probably going to die anyway. Wow. Pretty good. And other than that, yeah, we're going to save some funds. I'm debating. I don't know if anyone's got a CB against me. I'd like to get a warning when they do get a CB, because right now they don't. So we could pretty safely drop our maintenance down. And mostly what we're going to be doing is waiting until we get to admin tech level 4. So we can get exploration ideas and start doing the exploration thing. Build any more ships? I can. Now, I could go with extra cogs to be able to move my troops around, but hopefully we're okay. If I have to do like a landing thing over here, that would be pretty miserable. I'm not going to build heavies because they are really expensive. I think it's probably worth going ahead and building some arcs. I would like 4 more light ships for trade. 80 for that. Want to build one at a time? Do I want to wait? What's my mission? Oh, I'm going to cancel my mission. Do that. Let's wait. Hopefully we'll get a mission to like build forts or something like that, which is always good to generate a few points. We're going to go to speed 5. This is going to be a difficult game. It's... Our heir died. That's fantastic, because this is our 000 heir. That is really fantastic. So, we can just let him die and get a free temple. Now, we can also... Either way, he dies, no matter what. Or, we can get an heir. Now, this is going to have a weak claim. But, and a weak claim is bad, but he's not bad at a 514. That's 10 points in total. This way, I mean, we're young. We'll get an heir at some point. Will it be as good as a 514? I'm going to go ahead and take the 514. That's okay. All right, well, that solved that pretty quick. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, the computer is definitely feeling laggy. This is the second time I do some EU4 recordings when everything starts to go to poop. And it's really frustrating me. I don't understand. The game used to run really smooth. Nothing's happened to my computer. It's just kind of irritating. Anyway, let's not dwell on it. Still making some bank. We're going quite fast right now. Because again, all we're waiting for is for our national ideas to increase. Hopefully we don't get attacked. Of course, over here we should actually take a look to see. Ah, someone's got some claims on there. Small guy though. Got some more claims over here. I might feel safer if I was just hanging out in the Highlands. You know what? Let's do that. The Highlands are mountains. Gives us a few options. We're gonna sit there. I'm going to go ahead and make my army maintenance not 0. Not all the way up, but just so that we can technically recover a little bit faster. Ooh! Alright, 10 ducats is not worth very much. I mean, right now it represents a lot of income. What I'm going to do... Ooh, do we want to delay our tech? Because I like to... when I get something like this, it's nice to go from +1 to +2 because it's more expensive. I need the admin points. I really want to tech up as quickly as possible. So we'll just take the +1 stability and call it pretty happy. I wonder if we've got any good advisors over here. Oh, manpower, force limit. Morale. Okay, so if we do get into a war, we've got a morale guy that we... Always nice. I can build province improvements. I'm not doing that yet. I'm hoping... Oh, there we go. We can get a new mission. Perfect timing. Fortify Madeira. There. That's what I want. Because when you do those missions, you get a permanent boost to manpower for the rest of the game. So I like those when they come up. We're just going to keep fast forwarding through here. Go through our every 6-month autosave. Anyone else in a war near us? Nice if there were. Wonder if any of these guys might change their mind. Status. Answer to that is no. Very frustrating. Anyone like fabricating claim? Garja. Do culture change. Do that. Apparently we accept Morocco. Yeah, let the money accumulate. So not going to be... Oh, Bamanis wants an alliance. Over here. Yes, that would be lovely. Oh, wonderful. And a royal marriage. Really nice. Yeah, I guess I should have been very explicit about checking rival of rival relationships because you get a definite boost from there. Okay, now that we've got a couple of decent allies, Great Britain over here. It's funny, just like skip the England phase completely. In fact, there might be an England in the game somewhere. That's how these random generators work. I also like the fact that they're not directly boarding one another, so they're unlikely to go into a war directly. Now, we could fabricate some claims. That's one thing I could be doing. If I want to expand over here, and ultimately at some point I would probably want to do. But I'm not really in a strong situation right now. All right, we've completed our mission. What else do we get? Rival of our rival. Make friends with... Claim Melia, which is over here. I will do that. Because even if I don't go to war for it, still get the admin points from completing the mission, which is... Production, fabricated claim. Want to know any problems there? We may want to end up declaring war, but I don't know. Right now, I'm mostly concerned with expanding. Go ahead and build a... I'm trying to decide, because if I get more of those fortify missions, I need to make sure I've got 50 gold for that. I'll just leave my gold. If I get attacked, then I can get some mercs, which is very handy. Oh, I don't want to make a general out of my ruler. I'm hoping my ruler lives at least to 40 years old. That would be nice. I think he started at 21 or something like that. Can't recall exactly. But he's still alive, which is important. We've got our next heir, Walpurga. That is a terrible name. I mean, no offense. Maybe it's a classic Flemish name, and you know, half of all Flemish population of Belgium are named Purga, but still sounds pretty awful to me. Maybe it's just the way I'm saying it. That is entirely possible, my friends. Disputed succession. Really? Weak claim. Of course, we have a weak claim as well. Oh, things can happen. Marrying to people with weak claims and low prestige. Boom! Alright. Did a claim. Remove Garget from the map. Yeah, see, I don't think that's going to happen. Wait until our diplomat comes home. And take a look at what would happen. Omanus and Great Britain would not join. Oh, they're already in debt and fighting other wars. So they're busy right now. So I don't want to do that. Fortify the Azores. Those are the sort of missions I like, which is exactly why I'm saving a little bit of money. Azores. Go ahead and give you a permanent boost to manpower production for the rest of the game. Good start. And yeah, other than that, we are very close to getting our first tech level. We're going to save a few points from having our 5% or 2.5% discount over the course of the game. Obviously, not a huge amount, but it does add up a little bit. Especially if we end up, I think we can still combo it with Innovative. I know Innovative got nerfed. We still get a technology count discount. 5%. All right. And we've got the inflation costs as well. We can do something with that, maybe. But, obviously, the first ideas are going to be exploration. We'll have to figure out what we want to do next. We could grab religious ideas and go crazy sauce over here on the Sunnis. I don't know. Do they have the increased scoring cost? Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah. All this has the extra scoring cost. Not this, though. We can go down the west coast. That's really tempting. Let's start fabricating a claim on Ducala. What kind of allies do you have? You have a fair number of allies, but something like that might happen. Anyway, technology. National ideas. Yes. Boom. I guess we'll get our military ideas as well. We are not going to get the diplomatic ideas right now, though, because we want to make sure to grab exploration ideas and +1 colonist. Now, we could throw a colonist into Arguin, which is a tech base or tax base of 1. I think the tax bases are randomized. Actually, I haven't checked my own tax bases. 6, 1, 2, 1, 2, 9. Okay, Garb over here is my only decent tax base province. I did not realize I was so freaking broke. This is really going to be a hard mode game. Wow. So we're making 2 gold per turn. The colonists here would probably cost me about 2 gold per turn. Maintain. There's no preview of that. It would be nice if there were. I don't know. Is it like a constant thing? How's this determined? But yeah, so I'm not going to start a colony there. I'm going to keep saving up some money. Next level is going to be really important because we get the quest for the New World. So we can load an explorer onto some of our light ships and use those new exploration missions. Find some land over here. And we might start to settle at that point. Obviously, finances are still going to be a bit of a concern. Maybe I should have taken those temples. I don't know what we're going to do financially. Well, let me tell you, we should probably drop our army mains all the way down. We lose the army. I guess I can move to Tangiers to be safe. Problem is, it's not a defensive terrain, but at least I'd get a little bit more time. Now, you know what? Earthen Rampart is done. There we go. Remove Garshot, improve our prestige. That might happen. Toulouse. Is there any chance we can make you like us? Allied to rival. Oh, you would take a royal marriage. Then yes. Okay, hold on. This becomes a mission we can probably do. Make Toulouse like us. Not Toulouse. This is start with the royal marriage, which probably means you'd like alliance and would offer to us. Wonderful. Then we'll just start improving relations, and that should work really well. Now all of a sudden, I'm really liking our diplomatic position. Now there might be some internal wars here. Great Britain is expanding like crazy, so that won't make any friends, and it'll make things a little bit tight. But now that's happening, we are fabricating a claim. It'll be interesting to see if we might be able to declare war and have these guys support us. Now, it does suck that they're across the continent. That's bad. Oh, also, economy. This counts as distant overseas. Do these all count as distant overseas? Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, that's awful. I didn't realize that all of this had the 75% autonomy in here. I figured this would be close enough. I think that Ifni wouldn't have it. And what I'm not sure about is if I went and conquered up the coast along here, if that would count as contiguous or not. I'm pretty sure Ifni would not have the 75%. But I don't know if there's a way to find out what that is. Diplomat. If I were to declare war over here, Bamanas would jump in, but then everyone would jump in on the other side, and then over here, same thing. That's poor. But that's because Toulouse is in a war. Bamanas is in a war, and they jump. Great Britain. Are they at war with each other? No, Kandar. I will lose the legitimacy. I'm going to lose the legitimacy. Yeah, this is tough. The fact that my core provinces are worth nothing. That is bad. I'm actually really tempted to rush into trade headquarters. Well, trade here is still worth a half decent. We're going to have to put a cut in this video. When we come back, we'll actually get our Conquistador ID. Next part, we will start exploring and hope that conquering the New World is going to be the solution to all of our woes. Chucked. I want to go ahead and make a claim on Agadir. We can swallow these guys whole, which is entirely... What kind of alliances do you have? You have no allies! Whoa. I don't suppose we can get access over here. And now we can't start here, but what we can do is we can, once we start the war, we can ferry troops into here. If we get there first, we'll be black flagged, which is no good. But we could probably beat these guys. Probably, yeah, we've got the military tech over them right now. Okay, well, we have to put a cut in here anyway, but that starts to become a possibility because I don't think these will have the 75% autonomy. And the question is, if I reach up to here, will it still have it? Depends on if it counts this to be contiguous or not. Like, for example, if I have my capital, if I'm playing as Portugal, land over here will not have the 75% autonomy because it's close enough to my capital. But land over here would. On the other hand, if I colonized all the way around or conquered all the way around the Mediterranean and reached here, then it would be contiguous and then it wouldn't be a problem. I suppose I could just move my capital onto the shore. That would solve a lot of issues. Then my islands wouldn't have the bonus, but my islands are crap. I mean, the Azores aren't bad, I'll give you that. The Azores are decent. These are all relatively crap. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's sort of 6 in one half, dungeon in the other. It's all pretty bad. But oh, I meant to tell it that the idea with this theme is sort of like an almost inverted Portugal, right? Instead of Portugal with the islands here and then Iberia, it's a Portugal where I have land in northern Africa, which brings its own problems. Well, we'll see how it goes next time. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Bye-bye.